So in the winter time, well, in the autumn time, you'll see that I feed random spiders, and a lot of those random spiders are quite often orb-web spiders. Now, this little clump here, this is a clump of orb-web spiders, and they're tiny baby spiders. Try not to wobble. I'm trying to stand here and film them. Golden pile of tiny orb-web spiders. Now these have only just hatched really. You can see them there. I don't know how I can film them without wobbling. Hang on, bear with me. Okay, there we go. Now, I've had to sit down on my little tiny camping chair. There we go. Now you can see them. They're in the nest, but they're in a little clump of a web. And they've just hatched out, or only recently, in the last day or so. And they'll soon start to disperse. So I'm going from this clump, and they will filter out, and they'll find their own way. And they'll help me because they're actually on these lettuces. Now, this is my lettuce in pots, and they will crawl around on them, and they'll make their own little webs, and then they'll catch tiny soil flies and aphids and things like that and eat them. And you can see them actually starting to disperse now, to go on their merry ways to find new homes. There we go, look. But when they're this size, they're very cute. I always think they are anyway. And they're pretty as well. And there are tons of them, absolutely tons. And there's loads of these clumps. And it's where the egg sac hatches, and then spiderlings come out. These are them. If you were keeping them as pets, and you were keeping tarantulas, let's say, they'd be called slings, but these are spiderlings, and they are orb-web spiderlings. I think it's wonderful that we have technology like we do now, where we've got mobile phones, so we can actually zoom right in. Okay, let's see if I can get it to zoom right in, and we can see really tiny spiders all wriggling about. You can see their little eyes on her. But it's just a wonderful thing to see. I think it's a wonderful thing to have nature and to be able to observe nature so closely in my polytunnel. And these are the little beasties that are going to catch and eat all those little pest insects and keep them at bay, which is wonderful. Anyway, welcome to the world, tiny orb-web spiders who are just dispersing from their little egg sac, and they're going off to forage for little bugs in amongst my lettuce. Cheers, hope everyone's well.